Don't you know who I am, Abigail? Well, I don't think I'd remember somebody who as ordinary looking as you. Right, because I don't look like a bitch. Here's a book. I see. Well, anyway, I bought a book for you, Aaron. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Yeah, it was one of your favorites. It's the first book of the Pendragon series by D.J. MacHale. MacHale. Sounds really familiar. Isn't that a children's book? I pulled the soft-covered book out of my purse as I walked over to sit down in the chair on the other side of his bed. Surrounded by women! Technically, it's young adult. So, screw you. You know nothing about books. Oh, was the main character's name Bobby? I smiled at it as I handed him the book and looked at the recognition on his face. That's right. We would always pre-order the new books as they came out at the bookstore. They were such fun to read. I remember this. I got into it a long time ago. I was so young, but they were too fun to read to grow out of. Right. Well, I think I've heard of it once, too. Like you've ever read it. Thanks for bringing this, Amy. I really like this book. You can keep it if you want. I skipped it again. I don't know how much I got. I hate you. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, if you like it, I could read. If you like, I could read it to you if you don't feel well enough. How about I read it to him? You can't read crap. I should talk. There are quite a few books in this series. How about you each read one to me? Who's under my chair kicking it? Lily? Be Iron's getting all the bitches. Aaron smiled cheerfully as he asked the question, and even though Abigail frowned at me for a moment before faking another smile for Aaron, I couldn't help but feel somewhat satisfied with myself. Yay! It was a small step, but at least he remembered something that didn't involve Abigail. I don't know what her intentions are, but Abigail is unlikely to get up early in the morning, so I'll only find her at the hospital visiting Aaron in the afternoon or evening. Oh. Unfortunately, since I work every morning until noon, that means I won't have many occasions to see him alone. I want to talk to Lawrence. Oh, he's gone. I wanna read no book. Yeah, I read this romance, even if I already know how it ends. Romance from my energy. Yeah. It's late. I need to get back home now. Let's go to sleep. I gotta work tomorrow. Oh, +5. Okay. Who's this? Who are you? Poke. Who are you? Yeah! You came to sleep near my feet, and their presence made me sleep peacefully. You gotta go to work. Here we go. Lawrence! Today I seated mostly on the counter at an ice cream shop, and my coworker Lawrence trying to cheer me up. I nibbled meditatively on my chocolate ice cream cone, trying not to feel like my entire life had changed. My controller, whatever. Soon there came a tinkling of the door, signifying that somebody had entered. I didn't look up, but from the annoyed look on Lawrence's face, I knew that it was Hugh. Hugh! I was just wondering about you. Hugh is an immature boy that often hangs around. Boy, looks like a man. Around some of my friends. He's also around me, but I'm not really sure what he wants from me. What do you think? I'm gonna tap that. Amy, babe, what's cooking besides you? Oh gosh. Hugh, stop. Now is not the time. Hugh looked from Lawrence to me and did a double take. Whoa, you don't look so good. What's wrong? Your dog died? Like the worst possible time to be saying anything like that. Thank you. I didn't reply, as Lawrence gave him another dangerous sort of look. Hugh seemed to deflate a little bit. He was deflated. No, seriously, what's wrong? I'll tell you. I like your jacket, and your hair is so cool. It's blue. I gave him a baleful look. One of the women proceeded to recount the entire story of the date and the horrible way it had ended in a car crash. And of Aaron's amnesia. By the time I was done, I was nearly in tears again. Saying the whole thing out loud, it made it seem even more awful, true than it already is. Hugh stood there, mouth hanging wide open. It took a while for him to think of something to say, and when he finally did, it was with a very serious, somber expression. Or a very mad expression. Amy, sweets, are you okay? Do I look okay? I considered the question. He'd say it with so much concern that I felt quite touched to give him a small smile. Damn it! Every time! What? No! I didn't even get to read it. What happened? Not exactly, but I'll be fine, I think. Thanks. I hate you! No! What happened to my morale? Screw you! Oh, man! That is the worst! Lawrence! Yay! I hate everything! Man! Can I go here now? Now that I'm in— ah, yeah! Ah, the mall. It's so big, just packed with tons of shops. My favorite bookstore, of course. Hugh's clothing shop is here. I want to pay him a visit. It's open every day from Monday to Saturday. There's also a nice restaurant if you want to get a snack or a meal. Lastly, on Saturday and Sunday, I can attend some art class. Painting. Hugh! Hello! Yellow. Yellow. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're going to practice our I don't think we'll practice already. We want to be a writer! We want to be a writer and we're gonna practice! Okay. It's time to go home. I'm not tired, but I'm gonna go to sleep anyway. Okay, so I've made my decision. Hugh, and Lawrence. You two can go by yourselves. You can have Abigail, you can have that nurse. You can have that nurse that I was talking to. Yeah, go for it. Yeah! I slept really well. I dreamed that I was in a world made of ice cream. The weekend I can relax and do anything and do whatever it. We're gonna write. Yeah! That's how it's done. That's how we write. Okay, now we're gonna go to the ice cream shop. We're gonna talk to Lawrence. Or not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Reject me. We're gonna talk to Hugh. Or not! What? The actual frig, man? I think it might be too late to visit Aaron. It's too late to visit Aaron. Sorry, miss. Oh, I am Aaron Cowan's friend, and I'm so sorry, but we don't allow visitors this hour unless they are relatives. I see. I'll come back tomorrow then. Visiting hours are for fuck you. Okay, we're gonna go to the library then. We're gonna take a writing course. Yeah. I'm not really sleepy, but I'm gonna go to sleep. What happened to my money? Oh, I spent it. Quiet, peaceful night. Da-da-da. We're gonna Dr. Lawrence. Yeah, it's very busy. Hi, can I talk to you since you're busy? Damn it! Thanks for acknowledging me. Aaron. Yay! Wait! Oh! Screw you, Abigail! Screw you! Wait! YOLO. Fuck! I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go to sleep even though I'm not tired. Yeah, you're awesome. No, you're not. You didn't make any progress today. You ruined your whole shut up. I'm gonna go to the park. Oh, wait, I can't go to the park. I gotta go to work. Oh, I'm stupid. It's an off day. Yep. Time to hospital. Regain Aaron's memory. It's not gonna go well. When I arrived at the hospital, I went straight to Aaron's room with several heavy bags of books in my arms. I was surprised to find quite a crowd gathered in Aaron's room. In addition to Abigail, his scornful ex-girlfriend, Osha, was there as well. Aaron's father was all known and wealthy businessman who was often away on business. Acorn. It must have been the first time he came to visit his son. Since the accident. Since the scene I walked in on was rather emotional. Good morning, everyone. Emma. Oh, you're back again. I was surprised by their cold reactions, and saw by the mascara running down Abigail's face that she'd been crying. It's a lie. She looked distressed, but I remembered the skeptical of legitimacy of her reactions. She had been the heartless skim of a girlfriend when they were together. I doubted that she had changed her ways at all at the time they were apart. I brought some books for Aaron. You can't read on his own. He'll get a headache. You're giving me a headache. Well, okay, I plan to read him. Abigail offered to as well. Maybe I should be the only one reading to him until he's good enough to read on his own. What? Why? If I may interject, I know I have been away for too long considering my son's condition, but I can't say I forgive you for your recklessness, Amy. I'm sorry, what? This incident never would have happened if you weren't being so frivolous that night. One night before. What on earth do you mean? You heard. Oh. You heard him. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know that you two should have been more careful. You were the one with him. You should have been more thoughtful instead of putting you both at risk. You may not realize the severity of this since you were barely injured, but Aaron's suffering from great pain, both physically and physiologically, because of you. I felt almost dizzy at his accusations. I was terribly upset and hardly made any sense. I felt surges of several different emotions, mainly defense and anger. I knew more than they did about what I was going through. Since I had been by his side the entire time, it was more real to me than either of them. And even the mere thought of the incident being my fault made my heart ache. After all that happened, even if I didn't believe that it was true, they would... Cold chill. That was the very night I wanted to hear. What? You stop talking about that accident! I'm sorry if I sound harsh, but if you're that worried about him, then you shouldn't be talking about the accident right now. Do you think he likes hearing about it all the time? Osha still looked rather offended by my words. You think you have the right to say that? Yes. As I said, I apologize if I'm being too blunt, but it's true. The accident was exactly that. An accident. But as I said, it's not going to help if you two keep bringing it up all the time and time again. You shouldn't talk back to your elders. You shouldn't look like such a slut. I'm telling the truth. It's an important matter to discuss. Don't try and brush it off. Aaron's still in shock. Please be considerate of that. Well, you are right that we shouldn't put any unnecessary stress on him. Hey, dick. Oh, just brushed my microphone. Did not mean to do that. If you don't want to talk about me further, let's do it somewhere else, okay? You should be the one considerate of his condition if you're so worried. Of course I'm worried. I'm his girlfriend. Like hell you are! Very well then. Aaron? Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry for bringing this up right now. Please get adequate rest here so you can recover faster, my son. Abigail? What? She glared at me, questioned her. An apology? I'm not apologizing to you. I mean Aaron. Blonde. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I didn't realize I was doing anything wrong. Muttering a brief goodbye, Osha left the room without another word. Well, that was stressful. Lawrence! What? Yay! Oh, for once it worked! Yeah. Yay! It's late. Need to go home. Time to sleep.